Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 911 call and I help you break it down. These are two different calls. One is inbound, one is outbound. So the call does get disconnected. So they do call back, which, again, good because that's protocol. But this call comes from 2013 from Josh Lewis, a 21-year-old who came home and found his 17-year-old fiance deceased. You're going to hear some things that are possibly disturbing, like a CPR in progress. If you're sensitive, you can skip this one. But let's go ahead and give this a listen. It's a little long, but we'll break it down when we're done listening to these.
911, what's the address for your emergency?
My girlfriend is raped, and I think she's dead. I need someone here now.
Okay, is she breathing?
No, she ain't. There's vomit. She's been beat. There's something tied around her neck. I just cut it off. She's dead. I can't. I've been doing CPR for the past 20 minutes. She ain't coming back.
What's your address?
I'm at. Yes, it's called Cambridge Square, the apartment complex. Someone said they already called the ambulance, but I'm just making sure.
Who called the ambulance?
My neighbors.
Okay, we don't have a call on it. You said you've been doing CPR?
Yeah. Get someone down here right now before I kill him.
They're on their way, okay?
Because I think my neighbor did it.
I've got the other dispatcher dispatching them at this time. Do you want to continue to try to do CPR?
Yes. Tell me what I need to do.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take your hands and you're going to place them.
On her chest, yes. I'm called 5 times, right?
She's on the floor, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to put your hand in the center of her chest, right between the nipples.
All right.
Okay?
Yes.
Push down hard and fast, 2 inches in depth. Okay? And you're going to try to pump twice every second. It's going to be about 100 compressions a minute. So it's going to be very quickly paced, okay?
Say that again.
It's going to be very quickly paced. You're going to want to do about 100 compressions per minute, okay?
So do it 100 times?
I'm sorry?
Do it 100 times? Like, put down on the chest 100 times? Is that what you're saying?
Keep doing that. I'll do 30 of them, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20.
Okay. When you do 30, you're going to need to tilt her head back and give her 2 breaths. Okay, then do 30 more
It sounds
compressions.
like air's coming out, but I think it's... Keep doing it?
Keep doing it. 30 more compressions. Give her 2 more breaths. And then go back to 30 more compressions. And 2 more breaths. There you go.
Come on, babe.
Go back to 30 more compressions.
Can't believe it.
And 2 more breaths.
Damn it.
30 more compressions. There you go. There you go.
30 more.
30 more compressions.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Just sounds like she's choking on her own vomit. I can tell she vomited. She's bruised all around her neck. Her lips are discolored. I don't feel a pulse.
Okay, keep doing compressions.
Oh, God, please.
When you get to 30, give her 2 breaths again.
Who is this?
This is 911. I got disconnected from you.
Sorry.
That's okay. Are you still doing the compressions?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here. My girlfriend's been breaking. She's dead.
Sir, are you still doing the CPR?
Yes, I'm doing CPR.
Okay. Who's there with you?
My neighbor.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Don't die.
You're doing just right, okay?
Oh, no, but I'll kill him if I find him. Keep going. Damn, still there?
Giving her the 2 breaths?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Come on, baby. Chris, take the phone and talk to this lady. Help her, man. Hello?
Hello. Do you know about how old she is?
She's 17, I think.
She's 17?
Yeah, she's 17, ain't she?
Yes.
Keep on going.
Okay, yes, tell him to keep going. Don't stop. I have everybody en route.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's doing it.
Okay, he's doing it just right.
Yeah, he's trying to bring her back.
Okay, as long as he keeps doing what he was doing a second ago, he's doing just right.
Yeah.
And he found her like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who? What do you say? What do you say? Bring her back, bro.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He's trying to bring her back. I wonder who the f*** did this shit, man.
What's her name?
What's her name, bro? What's her name? Huh? What's her name? Who? All right.
Give him the phone.
I am.
Are you
Hello?
still there?
Yeah.
Okay, is he still doing the CPR?
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Okay. Do you all have the door unlocked so that the crews can come inside?
Yeah, they're on their way up right now.
Okay, I was going to say they should be there.
All right. Yeah, she's here. They here. Hello?
Hello? I'm still here.
Okay. The ambulance is here.
They're inside the apartment?
Yeah.
Is that who I hear talking in the background?
Yeah, bring her back, bro. Cigarette. Yeah, my cigarette. It's my dude, man. I'm just trying to get my girlfriend. His girlfriend done died and stuff, man. You still on the phone?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right.
Are you still there? Really?
So I've got a few takeaways and shares on this one. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down. Again, keep in mind what we're looking for is the golden three. You absolutely have to have the where, the what, the who, and additional details to help keep your responders safe, but pre-arrival instructions and things too. So let's go ahead and go.
911, what's the address for your emergency?
All right, so that's our answer up. What's the address of your emergency, which hits the where, which is the flow that I'm used to listening to.
My girlfriend is raped, and I think she's dead.
Okay, girlfriend raped, and I think she's dead. That would go into the what, obviously. So you're going to get things out of order and excited utterances. Perfectly fine.
I need someone here now.
Okay, is she breathing?
Now, so we're going right into the EMD, emergency dispatch protocol. Emergency medical dispatch protocol. Go through the ABCs.
No, she ain't. There's vomit. She's been beat. Said there was something tied around her neck. I just cut it off. She's dead.
All right, so this is my first of the takeaways. At this point, I would want to go mutual. I would reach out, if they're the call receiver only, I would reach out to the dispatcher, say, I think that we have a homicide. Do we need to, call in? Do we need to go mutual? We have a possible crime scene. This does not, as far as I know, from what I've read and research here, did not occur.
I've been doing CPR for the past 20 minutes. She ain't coming back.
What's your address?
At least not till later. And then now she has the what, she has part of the who of the golden three, and now we're going to get the address.
I'm at...
Or technically not, because it's bleeped out.
Yes, it's called Cambridge Square, the apartment complex. Someone said they already called the ambulance, but I'm just making sure.
Who called?
I'm glad that he's making sure, because when you do something with, you point at somebody, like designate that person to call 911. You call 911. Let them know I'm going to try CPR, and then you do CPR. If he's been doing CPR for 20 minutes already, this dude's already exhausted.
The ambulance.
My neighbors.
Okay, we don't have a call on it.
So supposedly he said to the neighbors to call 911. The reason why they didn't call 911 is the perpetrator is sitting inside their house. I'm putting that out there because that came out later.
You said you've been doing CPR?
Yeah. Get someone down here right now before I kill him.
They're on their way, okay?
And now that makes a threat. So that's additional information, additional details that you're going to want to have the scene secured before you send in your EMS, which is why that's my biggest complaint on this call. But I don't know. Again, all call centers are different, so I don't know what their protocol is, but every place I've ever worked, it's mutual with that if you suspect a homicide.
Because I think my neighbor did it.
I've got the other dispatcher dispatching them at this time. Do you want to continue to try to do CPR?
Yes.
All right, which is great. So you're going to hear him say, tell me how to do this, or to that effect. Almost exact wording as you would repeat back to them is, I'm going to tell you what to do. So the fiance says, tell me what to do. That's why that wording has been researched. So when you read the EMD with the protocol with that exact wording that you need to repeat back, all of that is very deeply researched. So I'm going to tell you what to do. Those set of words were the most effective ones that they found, and you're going to hear him repeat back what would have been the flip side of that.
Tell me what I need to do.
There you go. That's why that is the most popular response, why that's the most responded to, and why scientifically that's what you tell them. I'm going to tell you what to do. And then she'll go into the protocol for CPR.
Okay. All right.
Just pulling it up in the EMD.
Okay. Are you there?
And that sound is him pressing on her chest. So if you've ever had like a CPR with a dummy and you hear that sound, they did that on purpose. So the sound of the CPR dummy is supposed to mimic the sound of CPR. So if you've ever done CPR training on a dummy, this may not be disturbing. Just kind of mentally picture it's a dummy, not a person, if it bugs you.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take your hands and you're going to place them.
Oh, yes. I'm called 5 times, right?
She's on the floor, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to put your hand in the center of her chest, right between the nipples.
All right.
So she went back. She's kind of backtracking. So the first part of it would be make sure that they're on a flat surface. So she's kind of excited right now as the call receiver. So she's kind of assuming, don't ever assume, go through the protocol. I'm glad she went back to cover that because you do need to make sure, are they laying flat? And then go forward with the instructions.
Okay?
Yes.
Push down hard and fast, 2 inches and depth. Okay? And you're gonna try to pump twice every second. It's gonna be about 100 compressions a minute. So it's gonna be very quickly paced, okay?
Say that again.
It's gonna be very quickly paced. You're gonna want to do about 100 compressions per minute, okay?
So do it 100 times?
I'm sorry?
Do it 100 times? Like, put down on the chest 100 times? Is that what you're saying?
Keep doing that. But do 30 of them, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20.
Okay. When you do 30, you're going to need to tilt her head back and give her 2 breaths. Okay.
And he's doing such a great job. So he's really keeping his head on this because he really wants to help his fiance. And, yeah, kind of a hard listen for me. But not, I mean, I've done this before. So not that hard, but, yeah.
And then
It
30 more
sounds like
compressions.
air's coming out, but I think it's... Keep doing it?
Keep doing it. 30 more compressions.
Oh, and a fun little fact, the speed of the compression actually should match the Bee Gees' Staying Alive. Da, 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 staying alive, da, da. So if you think about that, and I have my cat singing the song of his people in the background, while you keep that in the back of your mind, he's actually really good at getting the timing with the CPR.
Give her 2 more breaths. And then go back to 30 more compressions. And 2 more breaths. There you go.
Come on, dude.
Really good coaching.
30 more compressions.
Leave it.
And 2 more breaths.
Damn it.
30 more compressions. There you go.
This guy is really exhausted by now. So my other takeaway on this, my other complaint that would have been helpful, I think, is again clearing the vomit from their mouth. I don't know if that's still part of the EMD, but that used to be make sure their mouth is clear, tilt their head back, and then, do the 2 breaths when you give those instructions. So it's not, it's not surprising that he's feeling gaggy. It's just a nasty scene.
There you go.
30 more.
30 more compressions.
And that's too fast.
Keep going.
Keep going.
We're back to normal,
Just
or where it
sounds
should be.
like choking on her own vomit. I can tell she vomited. She breathes all around her neck. His lips are discolored. I don't feel a pulse.
Okay, keep doing compressions.
So yeah, the only time that you really do CPR on somebody is if they're in the process of dying or possibly close to death or very recently dead. What you're doing is you're circulating the blood through their body. You're trying to pump it for them and get the oxygen to their brain. This is all just to keep the brain alive.
For God, please.
When you get to 30, give her 2 breaths again.
Okay, this is the callback, obviously.
Who is this?
This is 911. I got disconnected from you.
Sorry.
That's okay. Are you still doing the compressions?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here. My girlfriend's been breaking. She's dead.
Sir, are you still doing the CPR?
Yes, I'm doing CPR.
Okay. Who's there with you?
My neighbor.
Okay.
So getting a name for the neighbor would have been good. This is still a crime scene. And again, mutual, you'd really would have had gone mutual with this one. And if you don't know what going mutual means, it means actually going with PD and letting them secure the scene first.
Come on, baby.
If you're medical.
Oh, God.
You're doing just right, okay?
Oh, no, but I'll kill him if I find him.
And now we have another escalation of threat. If he wasn't doing CPR, we would have a whole other issue. And that's why, again, if you're medical, you're in a situation like this, PD needs to respond, or should respond, to help.
Family still there?
Giving her the 2 breaths?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Come on, baby. Chris, take the phone and talk to this lady. Help her, man. Hello?
Hello. Do you know about how old she is?
She's 17, I think.
All right, so we're doubling back to the Golden 3 to make sure that we have the rest of it, which is the who. So we're trying to get more of the who and things.
She's 17?
Yeah, she's 17, ain't she? Yes. Keep on going.
Okay, yeah, tell him to keep going. Don't stop.
And with medical, that would be the pre-arrival stuff. So you would want to get all the information about the patient, which is a victim, actually.
Everybody en route.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's doing it.
Okay, he's doing it just right.
Yeah, he's trying to bring her back.
Okay, as long as he keeps doing what he was doing a second ago, he's doing just right.
Yeah.
And he found her like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you say? What you say? Bring her back, bro.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He's trying to bring her back. Man, I wonder who the did this shit, man.
So the neighbor that you're listening to is the neighbor that owns the home where the perpetrator is hiding. So just kind of be aware of that.
What's her name?
What's her name, bro? What's her name? Huh? What's her name? Who? All right.
Give him the phone.
I am.
And I have no idea who's asking to get the phone.
Are you
Hello?
still there?
Yeah.
Okay, is he still doing the CPR?
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Okay. Do you all have the door unlocked so that the crews can come inside?
Yeah, they're on the way up right now.
Okay, I was gonna say they should be there.
All right. Yeah, she's here. They here. Hello?
Hello? I'm still here.
Okay. The ambulance is here.
They're inside the apartment?
Yeah.
Is that who I hear talking in the background?
Yeah, she. Yeah, bring her back, bro. Cigarette. Yeah, I'm about cigarette. It's my dude, man. I'm just trying to get my girlfriend. His girlfriend done died and stuff, man.
All right, and so with this dead air, when you could be gathering information, but also the dead air could be to listen for excited utterances also. So as much as it's unnerving to have it, sometimes things can get caught on a recording that you wouldn't get it any other way.
You still on the phone?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right.
Are you still there? Really?
So that thing at the end, that's just a reminder that 30 seconds before you get the call, when you're on the line, the mic is hot, and also for 30 seconds after the call ends. So you're still being recorded, and if you say something like this, it will get played in court because they play the entire call. So if you have an excited utterance yourself, don't do that. Let them have the excited utterances. Let them say things to help explain the story of the scene. But with this, my takeaways, it does not sound like this is a mutual agency. And I don't know if the dispatcher did reach out to PD and when they did that. But what came in was a medical crew into a crime scene. So, and I get it, you want to save, if the person has a chance of being saved, you want to try and save them, right? But you also need to make sure the scene is secure. My other takeaway is it took forever to get the Golden 3. It was 2 calls, a call in and a call back to get the Golden 3. So that's belabored. So not until about 9 minutes in did we get all of the Golden 3. And not only that, we actually went into EMD instructions and trying to get additional details before getting all of the Golden 3. rough call. I don't really know how often they get CPR in progress calls, this person. And I've only had a couple myself out of all my time. So I don't know if this was just a new call for them that they've trained on, obviously trained on, and have the EMD protocol for, but just kind of a little bit, little disjointed in the flow there. But what ended up happening with this, she did not live. The perpetrator was arrested and did admit to what they did. So there was no trial. They confessed. And spending life in prison. Whee! Good times. But I'll put a little blurb at the end, hopefully, if I can grab one. Nasty situation here, but a really good example of what CPR actually sounds like. So when you're doing phone CPR, it sounds just like they make the dummies sound. They did such a good job at making CPR dummies make the sound that it sounds like when you're doing CPR, and also the sound that you get when you put the air in their body. So if you've ever done CPR on a dummy and that sounded all familiar when you're listening to the CPR in progress, that's why. Because if you get past the shock of the way it sounds and feels, you are a powerhouse to help save a life. So it's really great for training. But with that, guys, please take care. Stay safe. Don't be naughty. And until next time, bye-bye.
The man accused of the brutal rape and murder of a 17-year-old Clarksville girl is speaking out about what he says happened last weekend. 49-year-old Richard Hooten sat down with the media this morning and confessed to all of the charges he's facing and more. WLKY's Marissa Alter was there and joins us now from the newsroom with more on what he had to say. Marissa?
Christina, this is not something that typically happens. A murder suspect who asks to speak with the media to admit his guilt. We fired questions at Richard Hooten for about 20 minutes, during which he remained calm, emotionless, and matter-of-fact about what he did to Tara Willenborg.
I'm just sorry what happened, you know. I wish I could take it back, you know. I just lost it in my head. I just lost control.
Took us through what happened this past Saturday, how he saw the 17-year-old sitting on the steps and asked if he could hang out in her apartment. She said yes. Once inside, he forced himself on her, ripped off her clothes, then sodomized, raped, and choked Willenborg to death. He described those final moments to us.
I didn't know how strong I was really putting pressure on her, you know, when I was choking her.
Why did you keep going when she was crying and telling you no? And
even
clearly
after she
in a lot
stopped
of
breathing?
I just blocked it out, you know. I wasn't thinking about it until after it was too late.
Hooten also told us how he tried to give her CPR, but when that didn't work, he tied an apron around her neck to try and make it look like a suicide. He was adamant this morning that he has never killed anyone else before, but he did admit to 4 to 5 rapes, including a recent one in Louisville that LMPD is now investigating. Hooten also said he plans to plead guilty to all the charges in Willenborg's case. When I asked how he felt about the possibility this could become a death penalty case, he said, quote, "If they want to take my life for a life, that's fine." We'll have much more on what he had to say tonight on WLKY News at 5 and 6. In the newsroom, I'm Marissa Alter, WLKY News.